Meanwhile, we have quite an explosive matchup here in loser semifinals. Ram taking it over Diamond 2-0, ending Diamond's run at 5th place, and Leon taking it over Lemon Tea 2-0, ending Lemon Tea's run at 5th place. So here we are, Bowser versus Snake.
Yeah, and this is a run back from winner's quarters of pools, right? Yeah, with Ram previously taking the set, I believe 2-0. So this is Leon going full in with the Bowser all the way through bracket. Previously at PSS this weekend, he chose to go mostly Banjo, but this time the big turtle is all out.
Yeah, the Guhas have hit the bench. And whoa, triangulation there from Ram, really showing a strong command of this of how to combo Bowser.
And that's absolutely important. Finding the grenade follow-ups on Bowser is much more important compared to other heavies, to where you can sometimes just zone them out for free. Bowser's quick. He's quick on his feet, and that can be tough for Snake because you can find ways to break into your zone just like that and find huge forward air. But if Ram is able to consistently find these combos, then 75 should tack on a lot more, but 75 is rather pedestrian for Bowser right now.
Yeah, no kidding. You're just making him angrier. And I also want to point out, the last time that we saw Ram on stream tonight, he was playing against Syrup, and this is a completely different style of Snake. This is so grenade heavy, when he was very reticent to use them against Syrup, and understandably so when we saw how much Syrup was healing off them. Bowser does not have a psychic magnet that will heal off of explosions, and as such, explosions are considerably more effective against him.
Very true, as the up tilt barely takes the stock. How I like to describe Ram, and as I believe the best Snake in New Jersey, is that he combines a lot of the fundamentals from a lot of the Snakes that came before, both in state and out of state. He combines the tech effectiveness of Zekinator, the setups from Logistical Nightmare, the CQC from Sensei, by his art, by the way, and the and the utility from Wraith. But at the end of the day, Leon has beaten all of those players.
I was just about to say, what do all those players have in common? They take L's to Leon. No disrespect to any of those players. Follow me on Twitter at @clamhat_. But that was like, with how much with how many explosions there were going on that match, and with how also really love the slippery technical movement there from Ram, grounded around those platforms. Leon just handled him.
Yeah, Leon finds ways to burst through, and and beat the odds, and that's what I really enjoy about Leon's play. Because he's gonna start getting bodied here. He's gonna take his tax as a heavy, but then he'll find ways off ledge. Oh, I just knocked my mic. He'll find ways off ledge. He'll find ways to even up the percent difference. So yeah, while Ram had a fiery start in that last game, and even in that last stock, Leon found a ledge trap and exploited it to him for his entire life savings.
And one thing that's worth mentioning, I know it's something that everybody kind of understands intuitively, but it is worth pointing out that the percents are even, but the kill, the closeness to death is not. You don't kill Bowser with a back air from center stage at below 100%. He does that to you, but you don't do that to him. So you absolutely need to be outpacing Bowser in damage if you want to really have a chance, especially against Leon.
Look at Leon finding that grab there and taking advantage of what is common weaknesses for Snake. Twice over now, destroying Cypher with a just early enough back air to avoid hitting Snake. Finding a lot of grabs with both side B and the normal grab in order to consistently find damage without dealing with grenades. That C4 is going to close out the stock there, but Ram is going to need that spice that he was seeing from early game in game 1, where we were seeing a lot of the proper conversions, and not Leon starting to stomp all over him.
Yeah, Leon said, "You guys want the spice? Here, I got you." This is the scariest that Bowser can possibly be. Like with a stock lead and the mojo, and he's really starting to cook. Leon heard us talking that good-ish about Ram game number 1. He's like,
Yeah.
do you not know who won that game? Let me show you.
I'm a big fan of dissecting Snake gameplay. I think he's a very
Right.
flexible character.
I
But
think
Leon
Leon's a
just,
big fan of dissecting Snake.
yeah, at the end of the day, there's two meanings to that phrase, but there's
Yeah.
the up tilt. And it's, man, I don't even think up tilt would kill 20% later. Like that's
And
this
boom goes
misses the
Dynamite.
platform, so he should. Oh, okay. DI's just a little bit too far away, not enough in and too much down. It seems like as Leon took all of that and more. As soon as Ram got a hot start, Leon just dialed in and dialed Ram a 2-0.
Yeah. And it's tough, right? Because like especially at the beginning of game 1 when we were talking up Ram, it's like it really looks like Ram knows the Bowser matchup, and he's playing super duper well, using his projectiles, using grenades. But the fact is that like you can prepare for Bowser, you can't prepare for Leon. There's so few Bowsers in the world that can play, that can do the things that Leon does, that can snipe Cypher like that consistently. And then when like, yeah, that was just an avalanche almost.
Jeez.